Ashleigh manages to bring an energy and joy into every wedding she's in, whether it's reminding us to treat yourself.
Treat yourself!
By welcoming us into her home with amazing food, laughter and stories, or by creating some of the most deeply impressive paintings I've ever seen in my life. The talent of brightening up, bringing sunshine into people's lives is strong with us. And it's something that we all want and need a lot more of. Between the two of them, I know that they can craft the very, very best of life has to offer, and I'm so glad that you're able to bring your skills to bear on each other and make an amazing life together, one that you surely deserve. So for all of us, we're so lucky to know the both of you, and I hope that we can manage to return even a small amount of the joy and love that you bring the rest of us. So please raise your glasses, or whatever is in your hand at this point, to Drew and Ashleigh.
Very early on that Drew, you were the one for her, because I noticed that when I talked to you about Drew, you were just different with him, and different in the best way. You were the happiest I've seen you. You were so at peace, so calm, and so I met you 2 years ago in person at Christmas. I could even see then just the way you were together. It was like you had been together for years already. It was just so effortless. And so that's when I knew, I predicted, I said, you know what, I bet we're going to be at their wedding a few years from now. And lo and behold, here we all are together. And so Drew, I am truly so happy to officially have you in the family now. And so cheers to the couple, if everyone wanted to raise their glass. Cheers! About Ash is that if you're going through a hard time, she's the type of person that's going to sit down shoulder to shoulder next to you and say, all right, this sucks, but we're going to get through it together. And so Drew, I couldn't think of a better trait to have in a partner, and you have that in Ash.
And then I look at you at the end of the night, and I'm like, are you gonna say it? Drew looks at me and says, no. And I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, oh, for the love of God. And then I said, I love you. And I was like, I love you too. That was when we said we loved each other the first time.
So that's the end of the story. Yeah, the last line was just going to be that I beg you to find someone that all you need is
Bacon.
bacon. And you don't even have bacon. And it's still enough for that person. So,
You're perfect.
the simple joys of life, and I'm sure plenty more because our trips away begins. To my amazing wife.
Hi.